Hi guys, Michael here. Today with a mini portrait of 5 cool nanofish, or nano-ish at least. It's fish we have kept and bred in this aquarium room. Hope you enjoy. Today I will show you 5 of my favorite small aquarium fish. The term nanofish is used to describe small fish that typically don't need large tanks. I'm not sure that all of these 5 fish meet everyone's nano criteria, but let's just say they are nano-ish. That aside, here are 5 beautiful fish that all have been kept and most of them bred in our fish room. I won't go into much detail about water chemistry, temperature and other parameters for the individual fish, since all of these fish will do just fine in most kind of water, if it isn't extremely hard. Instead, I will tell you how we keep them in our fish room. For nearly all of our tanks, except for a few Livebearer tanks, we use soft and slightly acid water. This is made as a mix of rainwater and our own well water. It's not extreme by any standard. We use driftwood, different kinds of leaves and other botanicals to add tannins and all the benefits that include. We keep the fish room at room temperature in a wood heated house, which means fluctuating temperatures down to just under 20 degrees Celsius. That is 68 Fahrenheit at night, and up to 25 degrees Celsius, that's 77 Fahrenheit during the day. We feed these and all of our fish primarily live food. Brine shrimp, daphnia, copepods, mosquito larvae, microworms, vinegar eels and whatever the pond and our cultures provide. We vary the diet with frozen food and ordinary flake food as well. Keep in mind that all of these fish have small mouths and need small food items, especially as juveniles. We keep most of our fish in their own dedicated species tank. But all of these fish will do fine in a community tank with tank mates of similar size and temperament. They all do best in shoals at least 6 to 8 fish, preferably more. Okay guys, that's the general part. Let's take a look at the individual fish. The red neon blue eye, Pseudomugil Luminatus, that originally was found in swamps in the vicinity of Timiki in Papua, Indonesia, is probably the most popular species of the Pseudomugil family. With its vibrant orange-red color and glowing blue eyes, it is, in my opinion, also one of the most beautiful small aquarium fish. It grows to a size of 1.2 to 1.5 inches. That is 3 to 3.8 centimeters. This fish is easy to keep and very easy to breed, since the fry are relatively large compared to most of the other fish we dabble in. We have kept and bred this fish for years and already have a fish portrait on this channel that includes a breeding setup and other details. The Threadfin Rainbowfish or Featherfin Rainbowfish is characterized by the male's long, beautiful fins and the crazy cool and downright funny dance display they put on to impress the females. This fish is native to northern Australia and New Guinea, where it inhabits lowland swamps, drainage ditches and streams that have abundant vegetation. It grows up to 5 centimeters, 2 inches in length. So this fish is more nano-ish than nano, I guess. Nevertheless, it's beautiful and will do fine in a community tank with other fish of similar size, but not with any fin nabbers. Norman's Lampeyes, Poropanchax normani. The Norman's Lampeyes is just a beautiful little killifish. This species is found throughout Central and Western Africa, where it inhabits small rivers and swamps, in rainforest as well as on the savanna. It grows to a size to 4 centimeters, 1.6 inches, and it is a shoaling fish. In our fish room, it has turned out to be an excellent tank mate for shrimps. If kept in a specimen tank or with shrimps, fry will come naturally. So these fish are great for a natural breeding setup. The adults will eat some fry, but in a planted tank, lots of fry will survive. Endler's Livebearer, Endler's Scarby, or Poecilia wingei is a beautiful little Livebearer. This smaller cousin of the Garby got its common name from Dr. John Endler, who rediscovered the species in Venezuela and introduced them into the pet trade. True antlers remain small, with males growing to about 1 inch in length, while females grow to about 1.8 inches. Endlers are very active and constantly in action. Since they usually don't have the long fins of some of the inbred fancy gabies, they are faster and much more agile swimmers. Endlers are much more robust and healthy than your average and often inbred gabi. But they can be crossbred with gabi as well. That has resulted in some beautiful strains with fish that has the best and the worst of 2 worlds. If you have some of the wild form antlers, my best advice is to try to maintain the pure strains. Ember Tetra, Hyphessobrycon, amandae. This beautiful little tetra was discovered in the Mato Grosso area in Brazil in 1982. And it is a typical rainforest dweller. The amber hue really glows when the fish are kept in a planted tank, with shaded areas under overhanging leaves or surface plants. We use driftwood, catappa leaves, coconut fibers and other botanicals to add to the jungle vibe. And turn the water, adding valuable humic substances. This species only grows to 0.8 inch, which is 2 centimeters, and are, as many of the other fish in this film, relatively shrimp safe. They are shoaling fish and should be kept in groups of at least 8 to 10 fish. The Ember Tetra is beautiful, peaceful and interesting, and in many ways it is the perfect nano fish. Okay guys, 5 nano fish. If you want to know more about the individual fish, we got full-length films on most of these fish. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.